before I was released. I got my barber's license while I was there. I came home 2014 and I started the barbershop. You know, the barbershop's kind of doing good, and I, you know, in a way been highlighted to say that, okay, you know, a story of redemption. You know, I did wrong, I didn't, you know, went through the system, I came out, and now I'm doing right. That is the majority of the story, but for me, you know, I don't think that's the story that you all could benefit from for the most part. So, what's some ages in here?
18, 17.
So you already 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's 17? 17, all, what y'all, 15, 16? Or 13? Wait, how old are you when you go to high school?
8th grade.
They moved it up. 8th grade here now.
8th grade. 13, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, you exposed to a lot more over here than you is, you know, across the field, right? Okay, well, life does get a lot more interesting, right? But like I say, you know, the fact that I owned you know, I got my barber's license and started a business, you know, that's one thing. But you know, anybody can do that for the most part. You know, you put your mind to it, especially nowadays, like, you know, with social media and everything, you can basically become your own bag. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing, you like doing, you know, you, for the most part, you can go ahead and be that. You can market yourself online and whatnot, so that, you know, that's not the real reason as to why my change. A little bit of my background, like I said, my name is Antoine Carey. I graduated from Massachusetts. I went straight to Norfolk State University. I was down there for 4.5 years, and my senior year is when I caught my first felony charges. Leaving from a small town, which, you know, I don't know if everybody is from Essex County, but like, I'm originally from here. So, you know, it's the country. So once you get into the city and whatnot, you're exposed to a lot more things that's going on in the city. Why it is that us young black men, for the most part, be attracted to those things that we might not even came up around, but, you know, for the most part, I know that I was. You know what I mean? I can't speak for you all, but I know that I was. A lot of the music we listen to now is things that, you know, we attracted to this certain thing, whereas, you know, our white counterparts might not be. But that's a normal thing. Ran into some cocaine, prices was low. I could come up the road, I could get it off, and, you know, I kind of found myself in that more so than focusing on school with it, which I was even in my senior year. I made my first child while I was down there. At the time, I found out that my girlfriend at the time was pregnant. I got arrested for those felony charges. Ended up doing like 1.5 years for that. Come home, I got a child now. You know, I'm no longer taking school. I'm no longer in college. So, you know, I go right back to what I was already doing. You know, I got a name in the streets. People is already thinking that I still got work, which I did. So basically, I ended up, you know, ran in the house. They picked up me and a couple other guys from around the area. You know, now I'm facing more and more felony charges. I made bond on. Made bond on that. While I'm on bond, a shooting taking place at a party that I had one night. Ended up with a gun. There was an argument between me and another individual. Shots was fired. Police was called. They looking for me again. That was my third sequence of felony convictions. So now you got, I think I was what? Yeah, 25 years old, you got 9 felony convictions, and now you on your way to prison. You're not going to Saluda this time. Anybody in here had any brushes with the law? That's good. That's great. Oh, you did throw your hand up. No? Okay. I mean, that's a good thing. It was at this time that things kind of started to change for the most part.
Oh my God.
You know, just a brief introduction. Like, all right, so when you were convicted of felony charges in Virginia, you know, prior to your sentencing, what they'll do is they'll conduct a pre-sentence report. Basically, what this is, they'll take into account everything about you, your family members, what kind of grades you got in school, any type of alcohol or drug use, you know, your conduct in school, type things like that. From there, they're going to compile this and they're going to come up with a guideline to say that, okay, if you was convicted of this charge, then this is
Oh my God.
Put it down. Put it down.
I'm video recording you.
So so basically they're going to determine that, okay, based on this charge, this individual should receive a sentence between here, this number, and that number. Now, I don't know, if none of y'all didn't ever had brushes with the law, but you know people that have. You know, oftentimes like they say, well, all right, he's facing 1 to 5, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. So you expect, you know, worst case scenario, you know, you're gonna get a number in between this range. My sentencing guidelines for this was for the last case was 2 years to 2 years and 4 months. Go to sentencing, get in front of the judge, judge come back, they sentenced me 17 years with 5 suspended, like 12-year active sentence. And I'm blown away because I'm looking at the lawyer like, but, you know, my guidelines said this, you know, but I'm not hip to the law. So it's like, all right, everything that I thought that I knew or that I was hip to was wrong. Per state of Virginia, like, if a charge carried 5 to 40 years, judge can give you all 40 of them. He don't have to suspend a day of it. But, you know, I don't read law books. I don't watch the news. I don't, you know, follow what's going on in the Senate, Congress, or whatnot, so I'm not hip to this. But now I got this piece of paper with my name on the top of it with this number on it. You know what I mean? Every year in prison, you know, like they say, you know, right now you do 85% of your time. So it's like you get a release, an update sheet every year, which tells you your earliest release date. I was given my first update sheet. This is August 3rd of 2010. I was in Buckingham Correctional Center. That's a level 4 prison here in Virginia. My earliest release date was March 26, 2021. 85% of that 13 years is 11 years flat. Before you can even, you know, before you can even talk to anybody. There is no going back to the court in front of the judge. There is no having your mother call, talking to nobody. There is no, you know, your attorney talking to nobody. Like, you up here and this is your number. It was at this time that things started to change for me. And what it is, all right, so my approach be a little different. You got 18-year-olds in here. You got 17-year-old teenagers. You know, you got your parents, you got principals, you got teachers, counselors, you know, you got a lot of people that's around you that, you know, they mean you well, like they really concerned about you. But I know when I was your age, the thing that pushed me away from people was, you know, always telling me what to do. Or, you know, do this, don't do that, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like, I feel like you already got enough people talking at you. So, you know what I mean? For me, the person I would listen to was somebody that would talk with me. You know what I'm saying? So me, I consider you grown. At the age that you are now, I consider you grown. I feel like, you know, the state of Virginia, if you catch a charge and you go down there in front of the courthouse, like, man, the judge, he gonna look at you like you a grown man, and he gonna act accordingly. So, you know, why wait until you there to start dealing with you like that? So the thing how I operate with especially grown men, I don't never tell another grown man what to do. You do what you want to do. At the end of the day, that's how it's gonna happen anyway. You're gonna do what you want to do. You know, what I would do is I try to encourage. Like, all right, I want to encourage you to do something, but I'm going to leave that decision up to you. So the side of the game that, and even with the music, is like, all right, when I was coming up, you know, they showed me how to fight. You know, keep your chin down, keep your hands up. You know, they showed me how to cook coke. They showed me how to, you know, shoot a gun, shoot in front of them, let them run into it. They showed me that. What nobody never told me was, but if they catch you with this gun, this is what they gonna, this is the type of time that you facing. They ain't told me like, but if you get out there and you really putting your hands on somebody and you hurt them, you know, this is the type of time that these are the things that's gonna come behind it. I don't think nobody never get that up. So like my stance is, hey, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. The reason why, ain't they one of y'all do their day of my time. I ain't gonna do their day of your time. Your charge gonna be your charge. And not even just on the legal side. Like, you go out here and you lay with a woman, you make a baby and whatnot, that's your baby to take care of. You know, mom and dad, they'll be there. You know what I'm saying? They'll buy a couple Pampers here and there. They might babysit on the weekend, but at the end of the day, like, child support, they're gonna hit your paycheck. Oh, that's gonna happen to you. That's gonna be your consequences to live out. So at the end of the day, if your consequence is gonna be on your own, who better than to choose, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you're gonna decide to do. Now, the second part, and this is the first time having spoke that I had the opportunity to speak to just black men, and I feel like it's of the utmost important to speak to y'all. Is statistically, right now, you say y'all 17, 18 years old, so which is born 2000, 2001?
2001, 2002.
These stats apply directly to you all, man. Directly to you all. 1 in 3 black men going to prison.
And born in 2001.
Penitentiary. We're not talking about going to Saluda. We're not talking about go down there when no matter what part they put you in, Jurassic Park, Max Medium, you already know somebody there, or you somebody nephew or something like somebody gonna look out for you. We're talking about going to prison. statistically,